What up, everybody? Good evening. It is the Ben Herrera Show tonight, Friday night, and we got Gracie Herrera, my babe, online. Are you live, babe? Are
Yeah.
you? Is this live?
Oh,
Hello,
hello.
are we live? I'm just kidding. I gotta fix that screen right there. But um, we definitely have to talk about this subject that I was talking about earlier. Um, because because I just feel like the world could be overpopulated. What do you think about that, babe?
Uh, I don't think it's overpopulated. I think some countries are overpopulated.
Because the reason why I bring this up is because I was actually watching a video that somebody shared that Elon Musk was said to be talking about,
Oh,
and he was talking about how he thinks the world, people saying the world is overpopulated is a lie.
yeah.
Because the fact that you got this entire planet, you know, but yet when you're flying in a plane, you got vast majority of the world as fields and open plains, things
Right.
like that. And he's like, "Where's everybody at?"
And I was
You know,
told on trains too, you see the scenery.
that's what I'm
It's
saying. It's like it's open in
Mhm.
it's
That's why I think it's some countries. Maybe the smaller countries are overpopulated.
it could be your camera froze.
Oh,
You're gonna have to unplug that like we did that one time. It's down there. Make sure you plug the right one. Yeah, follow the cord and then unplug it and plug it back in. I'll fix it on my end. But you know what I mean? Like, it's very simple to actually think about something like that because if you know, like, if you've traveled to a part where in this world,
is it working?
it will be in a second, this world, and Tracy's back. And so, in this world, that there's so much people that yeah, you could probably say the world's overpopulated. It just depends on where you live. But it's very simple to think that when you live in a big city. But when you live out in the country,
There's a lot of countries.
there's no barely anybody there.
There's just rarely houses, and there's lots of farmers. We have a lot of farmland.
Yeah. I mean, I get what he's saying, and of course it's going to be different in different types of parts of the world. Of course, if you're living out in the country, there's going to be barely anybody. There's going to be more animals than people.
I think
But
in India, for instance, that's overpopulated.
oh yeah, India is very overpopulated. Um, I don't know. I just think that a big thing that came up on that topic or that video was him talking about that. I mean, it's one of those what do you call it, hearsay things.
He said, she said.
He said, yeah, basically like that. And my video is freezing. Is it working? Oh, there it goes. So I don't know. I just almost feel like everything's been a lie. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of people are saying that COVID was a depopulation
Yeah,
situation that happened across the globe, and everybody's sweeping that under the rug.
yeah.
You know, because you, I mean, for something like that, I mean, I'm pretty sure it was, you know, going throughout the world and for years till it finally caught on. You know,
Yeah.
2020, and but for it to happen just bam out of nowhere like that,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone.
right.
I mean,
It's like, how do we know if it's really gone yet?
but when's the last time you actually seen or heard anybody with it?
Stories, right. Otherwise, the news would be talking about it.
Exactly. You don't see COVID commercials barely anymore.
Mhm.
You don't, all the COVID clinics that were made, the portable ones, the special sections that they put in hospitals, all gone.
And then now we don't have to wear masks wherever we go.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't, I just feel that they screwed themselves over with this one because, and when I say they, I mean the government.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because we don't trust them. We never have, we never will. And they made it even worse on them. The only person that I trust is not on this planet.
Right, I'm here.
So,
A higher power.
exactly, God.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. So I'm not, I can give two shits about the government. I mean, I don't care. I mean, you know,
I was told,
they help in
I
some
was
ways.
told we need to pray over our family, our children, our family, and
Right.
friends, but pray over our country too. Pray that we get good people in the office.
Right.
You don't want no shady people in the office.
Exactly.
You know.
So here's the thing is, you know, I'm not saying everybody in the government is bad. There's some good people out there. You know, just like cops. There's some good
Right.
cops, there's bad cops. You know, good
And
people, bad people all over
in the
this world.
government, there's good people and bad people.
Yeah.
They're shady or
So
helpful.
I'm not putting anybody's job down. You work for the government? Okay, yeah,
That's your
cool.
job.
That's your job.
Yeah, just do
You
it.
know, but you know, it's almost like the ones that are in the shady position
Mm-hmm.
are only there for the money. They're not there to make better, you know, to better things for
Right.
people.
Right.
They're not there to, you know, make sure you got good health, you know.
And if you look at the roads in Michigan, for example, I don't know other states, not statewide, but in Michigan, every year they put millions into the roads.
You see, that's what I mean. Like stuff like that. You know, you got,
I mean, it's nice to have good roads, of course, to travel
yeah,
on.
you got like everything that
But I'm talking,
it's almost
why does
like
it cost so
the,
much?
huh?
Like, why does it cost so much to have the roads paved?
Okay,
now?
we moved here in 2017 at this house
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry. I still count on my fingers.
2013, you know. But here's the way you have to look at it is the simple fact that it took them 6 years, 6 freaking years to repave 32nd Street.
Yeah, our road. That's right.
Now, I get it. They got other jobs going on. Like, okay. But all they did was patch stuff up. They didn't do, you know, what they said they were going to do until this year, until a couple, like 2 weeks ago. And so,
And is it still us taxpayers that pay for it?
of course, it always is. I mean, that's the only place the money is coming from. You know, they sit there and try to say, oh, the government's paying for this, blah, 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 blah. No, they're not. The government ain't paying for shit.
Right.
It's the taxpayers paying for it. But yet, here's the one thing that I wanted to always say this. Now, if you're going to take our tax money, if you're going to use our money for tax, purposes, do it the right way. Because 2 years ago, they were repaving 32nd Street. 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But you know, all they did was
fill in the holes.
that, and they put that like dirt-looking gray dirt, rocky, whatever, that when you drive on it, it flattens it out. That's all they freaking did.
Yeah.
And then they had to do again 2 years later what they just did. They had to break it all up again and
because of how
finally
they did
repave.
it in the first place.
It was stupid.
So,
It was such a waste of money.
so it
You
got
know,
so our road there second was paved twice in 2 years.
pretty much in that time frame. So it's almost like, what was the point of that? It was a waste of money the first time. Because they didn't even do the whole road. They just did that part up there by Two Sinks Park. Why is my internet not working? It's so weird. Anyway, so that's the thing that I just don't get. I don't understand why business, companies, government companies do shitty work. They half-ass things sometimes. You know, we're paying for that. We want a smooth road. Why do we have to complain enough for them to understand that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember before they did that first pave, I remember driving down past Two Sinks Farm on the right, going east,
Mm-hmm.
and right when it comes up on that dip into the city limits,
Yeah.
it on the right side there was nothing but freaking potholes, and people driving east had to go into the westbound lane
Yeah.
to miss those, which almost, I've seen so many people almost get head on. It was ridiculous. And I had to call the Allegan County Road Commission to
Mm-hmm.
tell them, look, you guys need to get out here and do something about this. I don't know how many times I got to see near accidents
Right.
for them to finally do something. Because people, and that's another thing, they take forever to fix roads,
Mm-hmm.
and then people run them over with their cars, the potholes, and damage their vehicles.
Right.
And now they got to take their car in to get fixed. If the state's not going to hurry up and fix situations that they know has been like that for a while, for example, the parking lot where on Chicago Drive behind Speedway,
Yeah.
where Little Caesars and all that is, who owns that? You know what I mean? Like how just that's been like that for like 10 years at least, as long as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm not complaining. It's frustrating to sit here and drive through that and have to go like this just to get through the parking
To
lot.
save our tires.
Yeah, to not damage our vehicles. Even the speedway up here in South Washington is like that sometimes in some spots. It's ridiculous. I mean, taxpayer money is wasted on not being used correctly. Like I said, there are things that are getting done. Like Holland getting an Olive Garden.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be by November, right?
I think they said November or December.
It'll be open. We can go to it.
Yeah, but when it comes to the overpopulated thing, I don't think it is. I'm gonna see if I can find that video. Let me see if I can play it real quick. Because it just makes so much sense in so many ways to a point where I want to replay it. Let's find it real quick. I shared it. Why is my internet going slow all of a sudden? Never fails. Here it is. Oh, here it is right here. So, let me push pause. Turn that on. Is it up?
Think about Elon Musk and the overpopulation is a myth, and it's actually the opposite. Saying that the entire population of the world, whatever it is, 7 billion or something, can all fit in Texas or Alaska in their own house.
Standing shoulder to shoulder, the entire world's population can fit within 500 square miles of Los Angeles.
If that's true, there ain't nobody. To me, That means this overpopulation bullshit is a fucking murder.
But wait a minute,
When I first started flying and taking seminars on the water, I would always just look out the plane and go, all I see is just nobody. I see a city way over there, city way over there. I go, it's empty. I go, we should all have a plot of land. So when people talk about climate change, well, we're causing climate change or overpopulation. It seems overpopulated when you're in a city and you're living in a favela and they got you all crammed into a city, super smart cities and all that shit. Yeah, it's overpopulated. What do you?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you could hear that, because it's very simple. Makes so much sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because the world, like they just said, can fit in Alaska, and
Texas,
and Alaska. The entire world population. Shoulder to shoulder. So it's ridiculous. And how
So we're all spread out.
Exactly. Of course we're spread out because we're different countries, but them using that as an excuse to do things, to cause things to happen, is ridiculous. And it shouldn't be that way. Let people live their lives. Move on.
Right, and he's right. We all should have some land.
Exactly. I mean, move on. Let people live their lives. You know, we don't need to be killing off people, you know, unless they, you know, harm children. Those are the only ones that need to be killed. But it's like...
I know, our precious children, we got to take care of them.
Exactly. So, it's almost to, like, sometimes it's like, what's the point? Why lie about stuff? Because it's just going to be a hurtful situation in the long run for a lot of people.
Back to about UFOs, for instance. There's other planets out there, and it makes sense that there'd be other life forms out there.
Mm-hmm.
But then maybe in our country, maybe our government helped to go lay down.
Create them?
Yeah.
Possibly. I thought that years ago as well. Because it was like 1940s and 50s when
People
the
were
whole
seeing
Roswell
UFOs.
incidents, the Area 51 thing, you know, it's still basically no one gives a shit about Area 51 anymore. We don't care. That's a been there, done that situation.
That's not an
Not
interest anymore.
technically, I've never been there,
But Bermuda Triangle is still a mystery.
yeah. But I don't know. I just feel that, you know, we've been lied to so many times on things that almost, you know, people believe it.
And just like our friend
You know,
told us about milk. Cow's milk is meant for cows. Cow baby.
Exactly. That's why I
cow
don't
babies.
drink it. I see, and that's the thing too, is like, is it different? Is lactose milk different from regular cow milk? Like,
they take the lactose out of the milk.
Huh?
They take the lactose out of the milk to make it
Right.
lactose free.
That way I can drink it and not shit my pants.
Right. But I'm saying cow's milk, period, is supposed to be for baby cows.
Right.
And just like mothers, we have breast milk for our human babies.
Right. Exactly.
So,
But that's different though. That's made out of the woman for the baby, not like to milk you and go drink it.
for the baby, made
Right.
for the baby. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's what I mean. So cow's milk is meant for the baby cow.
yeah, exactly. So, and that's why I don't drink milk anymore. I try to not drink milk, but I gotta have my cereal. I can't see. And that's the thing is, I gotta drink. I gotta eat my cereal. I can't be without cereal.
Right. So
That's
try
my go-to
almond.
breakfast.
There's almond milk and there's coconut milk.
Oh, what?
I was saying there's almond milk and coconut milk.
Exactly. So, but that's the thing too is, where the hell did almond milk come from?
Or coconut milk. Yeah.
Coconut
you
has
see
juice,
coconut milk.
or not juice, but coconuts have milk inside them.
Yes, that's
Don't they?
coconut milk, but almond milk.
What? Where the hell did almond milk come from?
Right. And then there's oat milk.
There's what?
OAT. Oat.
Milk?
Oat
Oatmeal?
milk. Yeah.
See? That, maybe they made oatmeal and squeezed the juice out of it and made milk out of that.
Mhm.
That's disgusting. That sounds like you're drinking somebody's used oatmeal.
That's just like that one Mexican drink, horchata.
Yeah.
The horchata is made out of rice.
Or what?
The horchata juice
Oh,
is made out of
yeah.
rice,
I remember
sugar,
that.
cinnamon.
That's disgusting.
I like it.
No, it's gross. Anybody that likes that, comment, say something.
Okay.
But I believe the children are our future. Okay, that's good enough. We need a band. We need a band to come on the show. We need you know what? Let's hire a band to play in the background, like on the Tonight Show. See, that's the
David
two.
Letterman.
Yeah,
Or-
no, Jay Leno.
That's what I meant, Jay Leno.
Don't you ever make fun of Jay Leno. Okay, who's better, Jay Leno or David Letterman?
Back in the day when I used to watch it, I was always watching.
David Letterman, babe. You could say it.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We don't have to like the same things
I know.
just because we're married.
I know.
Like you like New Kids on. Well,
I still like them.
I listen to them too.
Because on the block.
But-
yeah.
So David Letterman or Jay Leno, who was funnier?
I'd say David Letterman. But Jay Leno's
You know,
funny.
And I'm not saying this because I met Jay Leno, but
Oh, because you did
it's-
meet him before.
I thought Jay Leno was freaking funny as hell. I
Yeah,
thought
he's a funny guy.
Jay Leno was really good. I loved his Monday nights because it was headlines, and it was like messed up headlines,
Oh, messed
like
up him.
errors, stuff, just funny shit. Holland made that a couple times.
For real?
Yeah, I actually found one on accident watching old Jay Leno highlight. Or
So he
episode.
came to Holland.
No, oh, actually he did two times.
Okay.
Jay Leno did come to Holland actually, but no, okay. Every Monday night on the Tonight Show,
Uh-huh.
he would do a monologue type thing called headlines.
Yeah.
Which was what people would send in newspaper clippings of messed up headlines or messed up articles or whatever, something that was funny.
Yeah.
And Holland made it on there for an ad actually,
Mhm.
for Lakewood Photography or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it said, but it was a messed up error thing on the ad that was talking about the something about the dang, I can't remember, but it was funny. It was like a messed up like article to a point where they put a word in there that sounded like a man. I wish I could find it. I'm gonna have to look it up again, but it was funny. Actually, yeah, you know what? I thought I took a picture of it. See if I can find
Maybe actually, yeah.
Let's see. I definitely I put it on I'm gonna check my
And I also, our son wanted to know where his baby pictures are, and I said that Dad has them on his phone.
the what?
Pictures when he was like 2 and 3 years old.
Oh,
You still have that on your phone?
yeah.
Good. Okay. He was curious. He wanted to see him.
But yeah. 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 But I'm gonna try it anyway. I took a picture of it. I know I did. It was on YouTube. I found it, and it was this year,
Okay.
but I'm not finding it, so I'm gonna have to look for it later. But JR knows what I'm talking about. He's I actually, oh, you know what? I shared that actually on my Facebook
And before I forget,
page. Um, check here. So I remember it was funny because when I shared it,
Mhm.
they already knew what I was talking about. Because let's see here. I know it's here. I just gotta find it. It was before Tulip Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Tulip Time said that they estimated 600,000 people came to Holland in the week
600,000.
of Tulip Time.
I believe it
That's a lot of people.
because we were packed.
Especially,
We were busy for packed.
yes, we definitely were. Let's see. But yeah, it's very insane and how this world can be, how things can be in life in general. That um, you just you don't you gotta. It's almost to a point where you just got to uh, ignore all the haters
Mhm.
because a lot of people oops, a lot of people are going to be out there to tear you down, do things of that nature.
And people say words don't hurt. No, that's a lie. Words can hurt.
Of course I do.
Words can heal. Words can
Yeah,
help.
I can't find it. You
And
know what? I
words
think I
can
sent
hurt.
it to you. And happy anniversary to Karina.
Happy anniversary.
Their 1 year anniversary.
Happy 1 year
Um,
anniversary.
oops. Kind of, I gotta check something because I think I sent it to JR. So it might be folders thing that we sent. Nope, I can't find it. Anyway, I'll find it later. But I don't know. I think if I would have like when I met Jay Leno, the cool thing too was that when Betty White was there.
Oh, back when she was
Betty White was there.
Betty White.
Betty, I was seeing the war. Heather knows what I'm talking about. Heather, if you're watching, I was seeing the war. So I was watching Ghost or Paranormal Caught on Camera,
Mm-hmm.
and there was I can't believe, I still cannot believe they didn't take my video.
From what
They
you
said it was too short.
really?
The garage video.
Yeah, the graph.
How is that too short?
I don't think it was.
I thought it was perfect timing, or perfect length because you can replay it.
Yeah.
It was creepy, but I was watching a video, or there was one on there that was this lady was looking in the mirror, and her face, like you could see her mouth.
Yeah.
Um, like she looked into the mirror and her mouth went like it got big. But do you believe that stuff happens?
Mm-hmm. I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
But
No, that's creepy. That makes me think of scary movies.
that's exactly what that lady said talking. She goes, it looked like it came out of straight up a horror flick.
Right.
And it was just creepy. Now, I think things like that can definitely happen.
Yeah.
Because ghosts are everywhere. Ghostal adventures. It's 9:30. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. 9:30's here, people. I thank everybody for joining. I would hate to cut this short because I'm freaking tired.
And then our son and I are heading to the K Zoo for 4 days.
For how long?
For 4 days.
Who's calling me? Oh, that's what does it say?
Saturday to Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for you guys because I'm gonna be working all weekend.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, just have fun, enjoy the time off. I mean, time off,
Yeah.
but treat it like a little vacay.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyway, all right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We want to appreciate everybody joining. I mean, we're gonna have Andre being gonna come on the show when he gets back from Egypt. Let's remember that one
That's
because he's
right.
gonna have a lot to talk about.
We'll have him on the show before we go to California.
Yeah, he'll be back before that. But and then Malik will be back from Memphis. Malik, hope you're having fun down there, dude.
Yeah.
Safe travels on the way back. Other than that, everybody have a good night. Peace out.
Have a good night. Peace out and love. Peace and love.
Also, I forgot.
Yeah.
We're also going to have Eric Lozano back on the show. He said he might have a big fight coming up as well. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, everybody have a good night.
Peace out. Good.